Today is August 20th, and as you can see, I am in a combine right now. I've been playing double duty for the last couple hours. Dylan is working on a broken down grain cart. Carter went over to unload on my truck, and the auger wouldn't work, so he's working on that. They think it's just some shear bolts, so once they get that cleaned out and get some bolts put back in, we should be back okay on that. So you really get used to having a grain cart, and then it's really not fun when you don't have one. We were without one the other day because we were getting new tires put on it, so while they were putting the new tires on, it was out of commission, and so going to the truck every time when you get full is not fun. And when you're cutting, right now I'm cutting 80 bushel durum, so you get full pretty fast, so that's a lot of trips to the truck without a cart. So we'll be happy when that gets up and running. Summer is officially over. Boys started school yesterday, so they will basically be hired hands on the weekends when they can be. This weekend, Colston actually has a football game on Saturday, so he will not be able to work this weekend. So we'll just take them when we can. Also yesterday, my water well guy came out, and they drilled our water well at our new house. So they were able to hit water at 135 feet, so that's pretty awesome. They went ahead and drilled down to 150. The guy thought it would be a good producing well and looked like it would be good quality water, so we'll see. He'll send it off to get tested to be sure. It cannot be worse than the ranch house water that we have right now, so anything will be better than that. I actually drink water everywhere we go all summer long, but I will not drink the water at our ranch house. It's pretty terrible. So, but other than that, I think things have been going pretty good. The boys have been keeping me very busy. I've been coming in and getting loaded with my truck and headed straight back to the bins. So I guess kind of sitting in the combine is kind of nice because it's like 95 degrees today, which is pretty hot for North Dakota standards. So being in here is better than being in my truck and at the bins. So I guess silver lining. So that is what's going on here with DeBock Harvesting. Today is August 25th, and I am standing here at the bagger tractor. Boys are back there cutting behind me. Since we were bagging everything, they didn't need me to be a truck driver today, and so it was going to work out perfectly to go to Colston's football game. As you can see, I have my football earrings and football shirt on, and I was ready to rock and roll this morning. So Dylan and the boys left in the service truck this morning, and then I was going to come out a little later in my car so that I could just drive on to the football game. But my car decided to have other thoughts on that. So I was almost to the field today, and it started making a funny noise. So I pulled in. Luckily, I was really close to the field, so just pulled into the field. Told Dylan, I said, this doesn't sound right. I said, you need to drive it back to the other field and listen to it. So he gets in, puts it in reverse to get back out on the road, and it won't move, won't go forward. So I lost my tranny. So it's like never ending. It's not just our equipment this year. We've had so many things here and there. Some things haven't been big issues, very minor, but it's just the fact of having to work on something every single day. So I thought that my car was actually going to put my husband over the top this morning, but all is well. It's okay. It's just a little mechanicking and some more money, and everything will be fine. So it's a beautiful day, so just standing out here. It's not hot, not cold, wind's not blowing 90 miles an hour, so I'm just chilling out. So the other day we had some time to ride horses, so me and all three kids actually went and rode our horses, so that was really nice. We'd got them all out and brushed and fly sprayed, and I know that they enjoyed having some people time since they've been basically on their own since we left. My friend Lisa has been checking on them and taking them up treats with her kids, and so they've been loved on a little bit here and there. So I'm sure that they enjoyed getting out and getting ridden, and so we did too. So that was nice. We are actually cutting our own durum right now, so that's exciting. So this field was over towards Tioga, so it did not have the problems like we had with the weed in Powers Lake. So it's good, and our canola is fine. So we are still able to have some crops to cut for ourselves. So that's kind of what we've been doing today. Today is August 29th and I'm here at the grain bins. It's actually a pretty easy trucking day as the grain cart is just hauling from the field, which is just right there. So we're just hauling it and I'm just getting to keep the truck over the auger, and so it's been going pretty smoothly. We had a few days off as we had ran into some green crops. So yesterday Dennis did some farming, and Carter and I did a lot of mowing around some bin sites that we'll be using soon. And then Dylan drove all the way to Dickinson to get a new air compressor. Finally, we found somebody that would warranty the one we've been having such trouble with all summer long. It's had quite a bit of problems all summer, and Dylan's been able to keep it running, but about a week into North Dakota harvest, it completely quit. So we finally found somebody that would honor that warranty, and so he had to drive clear to Dickinson and get a new compressor. So we got that done. It is Football Friday. So I got my game day shirt on and my football earrings. We're going to be going to Colston's football game here in just a little bit. He plays tonight at 7. So they're going to go ahead and fill the grain cart and the trucks and get everything loaded, and then we'll head out a little early this evening so we can go and watch him play. Since we've been off, we also got some more riding days in. We had some girls come over and ride the horses. They are the daughters of the lady that's been watching our horses for us all summer, so it was nice that they got to come over and ride. They enjoy that a lot. They're a set of twins, actually, so Bristol and Berkeley got to come and ride with us the other day, and sometimes the little boys come. They have 2 little brothers, but they didn't get to come this time, so we just had the girls this last time. So we're glad that they get to enjoy that. So that's kind of what's been going on with DeBock Harvesting the last few days. Today is September 6th, and we're continuing to cut on our canola. We started on it on Monday, on Labor Day. The kids were able to help us while they were out of school, and then we actually haven't cut since then, so we haven't had good weather. It hasn't rained every day, but it's just been cloudy and cool and really dewy in the mornings. So we've had some time off. We took a day trip up to Canada border one afternoon. We ate lunch in Portal, and then just kind of showed the boys the border while we were just driving around and stuff. And then we picked out appliances yesterday for our new house, so we got all of that done, so they can start actually framing up our kitchen now. We have some walls that were framed up last week, but they were waiting on those specific things for us to get picked out so that we could get the framing of the kitchen done. So that'll be happening next week. Dylan got given a swather last fall. The guy just told him he wanted it out of his shop, so he gave it to Dylan, and so they've been piddling on that this week too. They ended up having it ran and everything, so they bought some sickles and new guards and got it going, and they've actually been doing a little bit of swathing in some sloughs since we couldn't cut, so they've been just having a little bit of fun with that. We had homecoming this week, so Colston had his homecoming game last night. They won 50-0, so that was a fun game watching that. And then after the game, Riggin had some buddies come over and spend the night, so we had I cleaned out the garage so they could play cornhole and basketball and kind of stuff in the garage, and then had some snacks and everything all ready for them when we got back from the game. So we don't really get to do that much because I never know when I'm going to be home, so it was nice that he had to have some buddies over. I've had some time to do some horse riding several days since we haven't been cutting, and we also had the farrier come out, and so everybody got a good little trim, and so got that done, and so haven't had too much excitement on the farm around here, so we're just hoping to get back at it. Now we have a few good days this weather, and then it probably looks like it's going to start raining on Thursday. And with that sound, my bin is done, so I'm going to go and start the other one. Today is September 10th, and as you can see, the clouds are rolling in, so hopefully we can get finished with this field today before that happens. Forecast is calling for about 4 days worth of rain, so looks like we'll be getting some time off. Riggin has a ball game on Thursday, Colston has one on Friday, so we should be able to go to both of those. They have been keeping us pretty busy with football. I got to go to Riggin's game, and Colston had one also on Monday, so we had a friend come and haul some grain for us since I was the one truck driver. We had one of our buddies come, and so that took up the slack there, so I was still able to go to the game, so that was nice. Finished up our canola the other day. We are now in Powers Lake cutting some durum. Haven't had much time to ride horses this week since we've been staying pretty busy out in the field. So once this weather kind of gets through, we should be able to ride, so I'm looking forward to that. The boys have had some fun on that little swather. They've all got a turn doing some of the sloughs and stuff and just kind of having fun more than anything. with that since it was a freebie and Dylan got it running. So they've had a good time. Dennis will probably be leaving with us today. Well, tomorrow. Today is his last day out in the field. Since it's going to be raining and we'll probably be sitting for about a week, he decided to go ahead and go on home. His corn and beans will be getting ready soon, and so he's got some things he needs to get caught up with. And we're always very thankful for him coming. It's nice to be able to turn your equipment loose with somebody that has experience, and we just enjoy having him a lot, and we're glad that he comes back. So that's kind of what's been going on here with DeBock Harvesting the last few days.
Don't say that because Brenda said she could do the cool with lights.
Go!